Once again, your boy is back. Brief hiatus. It's your boy Dame. Subscribe to Dame's World if you haven't. If you have, then you know what this entails. We got bar breakdowns. We got eye tests, which we're gonna get back to. I've been slipping on my pimping a little bit in Dame's World. A lot of other things going on outside of this channel. But we're going to keep it moving forward with the eye test, the real talks, the adages, the random videos, socio, political, economical, whatever you want to go there, Dame's World to go there eventually. You feel me? Right now, we're going to continue the breakdowns in which I promised. Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, song by song, the songs of my choice breakdowns. I did the Worldwide Steppers, one of my joints. Today is going to be another one of my favorite joints on the album, Father Time. I got daddy issues. That's on me. You feel me? Kendrick Lamar breaking down his past traumas and his relationship with his father, showing how that's affected him in today's day and how he has this mind state in which we'll get into. I wanted to do this because as a black male in America, many of us suffer from the same problems. You know what I'm saying? The daddy issues, whether that's being a lack of presence in a male figure or a daddy, or the presence being so domineering, so aggressive, so much of lacking love that it grows us into being this person who is ill-equipped to receive or give love. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what Kendrick stresses on this song. So we gonna break down the lyrics, break down the bars, and we gonna get to the language. It's your boy Dame. Once again, subscribe to Dame's World. They don't do it like this nowhere else. Father Time. It starts off with kind of like a boom, 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 boom. The beat playing, and it's the rhetoric. You feel me? Him talking to his girl. The girl says, "You really need some therapy." And he says right back, "Real nigga don't need no therapy. What the fuck you talking about?" And that's already like relative to where we come from, our community. Black, uh, when we go through our traumas as black folks, we don't go seek help outwards. We kind of suppress it and deal with it by not dealing with it. So therapy is something that's obsolete in the black community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a real nigga. I don't need no therapy. That's like the mind state in which we take for a lot of these things, even though shit, we might need someone to talk to. We might need other ways of healing. We might not know to heal ourselves adequately to overcome our ways and our habits and our traditional curses, generational curses. So he says, "Real nigga don't need no therapy. What the fuck you talking about?" Then she said, "You sound stupid as fuck." He be like, "Everybody's stupid." That shit is funny to me because I know niggas who are like that. Like, you tell them something about themselves, it could be constructively or just a critique, and they not trying to hear that shit. You feel me? Real nigga don't need no therapy. You sound stupid. Everybody's stupid. So I just like that. Then she said, well, you need to talk to somebody. Reach out to such and such, whoever she says. And then that's when the beat changes, and then Kendrick goes in. "I come from a generation of home invasions, and I got daddy issues, that's on me. Everything them four walls had taught me, may habits buried deep. That man knew a lot, but not enough to keep me past them streets. My life is a plot, twisted from directions that I can't see. Daddy issues run across my head. Told me fuck a foul, I'm teary-eyed. Wanna throw my hands. I won't think out loud, a foolish pride. If I lose again, won't go in a house. I stayed outside, laughing with my friends. They don't know my life." So that's giving you the picture of what Kendrick Lamar had to deal with growing up with. And why he's saying he has daddy issues. You feel me? That man knew a lot, but not enough to keep me past them streets. I was still out there in the streets. My life is a plot, twisted from directions that I can't see. You feel me? So directions he can't see, maybe things he grew up with and overlooked. You know what I'm saying? But daddy issues run across my head. told me fuck a foul. So this is like memories he's going through that gave him daddy issues. Told me fuck a foul. I'm teary-eyed. Want to throw my hands. I won't think out loud. So he's referencing basketball. I guess his daddy prompted him to play basketball and kind of like forced it on him. If you are family with the community and how we grew up, a lot of black males grew up with this same conundrum. It's like, all right, nigga might not even want to play sports. You feel me? Kendrick might have not wanted to play sports, but his dad is like pushing it on him. Like, you gonna be the next Jordan or Kobe or Steph or LeBron or whatever. This is the next football player. Just based on how we've been domesticated in America, we've been groomed for physical labor. And preferentially, it's athleticism. You feel me? You're going to play sports when you grow up. That is what it is. It's, to me, remnants of the slave trade. Bringing the big Mandingo warrior and saying this is going to be our breadwinner. To me, it's analogous. A lot of black parents raise their kids that way. So daddy issues run across my head. Told me fuck a foul. So if you get fouled, it might hurt. You know what I'm saying? You might be feeling pain. But the tough stigma of a daddy, a black male parent, is, you feel me? You tough. You don't fuck a foul. You ain't worried about that. Like, you can't cry. You know what I'm saying? A part of that hyper masculine nature in a community, not just the black male community, but the male community, is saying you can't cry or you can't wince when there's pain, which is not necessarily true. Run across my head. Told me fuck a foul. I'm teary-eyed. Want to throw my hands. I won't think out loud. So he want to cry and he want to pout and complain, but he won't think out loud because his daddy probably going to make him suffer more if he does that. You feel me? He can't express his emotions as a young black kid, which is fucked up. We all should be able to express our emotions and then learn how to deal with them from those expressions, in my opinion. Want to throw my hands. I won't think out loud. A foolish pride. If I lose again, won't go in the house. I stayed outside, laughing with my friends. They don't know my life. So again, you feel me? A foolish pride. If I lose again, I won't go in the house. Why? Because my daddy is going to get on my ass. Who won? Oh, you lost? Let me tell you, yell out, scream at him, punishment, make him do shit just because he lost. So this is teaching people to not deal with losses well. Ridicule and chastising for losses and degrade and denouncing for losses and praising for winning. It's that competitive nature within our society. We live in a capitalist society that breeds that kind of competition. And in the realm of sports, it's even more deeply rooted, deeply ingrained. Like, this is why we got a lot of sore losers. Kendrick is going to speak on that. Teary-eyed, want to throw my hands. I won't think out loud. A foolish pride. If I lose again, won't go in the house. I stayed outside, laughing with my friends. They don't know my life. Daddy issues made me learn losses. I don't take those well. Mama said that boy is exhausted. He said go fuck yourself. So right there, daddy issues made me learn losses. I don't take those well. So I don't take losses well because they come with steep consequences. Mama said that boy is exhausted. He said go fuck yourself. Kendrick being overworked by his dad. He tired now playing. You gotta visualize this. This song is about painting the picture of his childhood, in my opinion. So, like, he playing, shooting hoops, but he tired as fuck, but his daddy's overworking him. Then his mama like, hey, man, that boy is exhausted. Daddy say right back, go fuck yourself. Fuck his exhaustion. We gonna work him until he gets better. You feel me? This is like the grand picture that the daddy has of his son. Like, it don't matter if he tired. He gotta overcome that. You feel me? That boy is exhausted. He said, go fuck yourself. If he give up now, that's gonna cost him. Life's a bitch. You could be a bitch or step out the margin. I gotta quick. That shit is fire to me. Cause that's the lesson daddy is trying to give this lesson. Which is not necessarily wrong, but there's a price you pay when you over push your child. Because he's exhausted. At some point he do need to take a break. But he's saying I'm pushing him past exhaustion so he can learn not to quit and give up. If he give up now, that's gonna cost him later. You feel me? Gonna be a quitter. Life's a bitch. You could be a bitch or step out the margin. You feel me? You could be a bitch and sit down and quit, or step out the margin. That means get out the box or do something different. I got up quick. So when his daddy tells him you could be a bitch or step out the margin, that's when Kendrick is like, okay, I ain't no bitch. I got up quick. This is, you feel me, family to what we really endured and grown up to with our uncles and dads and big brothers and shit, making us be tough. You know what I'm saying? Giving us that push. Not necessarily bad, but like I said, it's a balance. If he give up now, that's gonna cost him. Life's a bitch. You could be a bitch or step out the margin. I got up quick. He didn't want to be no bitch. Not in front of his daddy. I'm charging baskets and falling backwards trying to keep balance. Oh, this the part where mental stability meets talent. Oh, this the part he breaks my humility just for practice. Tactics we learn together. Sore losers forever. Daddy issues. So look, I'm charging baskets and falling backwards. So this is a basketball reference. His dad was teaching him how to hoop. Trying to keep balance. Oh, this the part where mental stability meets talent. So his dad is pushing him. He's getting into his psyche. So this is the part where my natural skills meet my mental stability. You feel me? The training. This is the part where mental stability meets talent. Oh, this is the part he breaks my humility just for practice. So like my humility, my lack of ego, he's kind of breaking it. He's building my ego to be a certain way. So he's breaking my humility just for practice. Tactics we learn together. He taught me that. Sore losers forever. He's teaching me how to be a sore loser, how to be more competitive, how to not sit well with losses, how to fucking just the nature of capitalism, if you ask me. You feel me? Our black, brown community, we suffer from the construct because we feed into the construct to where we're now capitalists, classist, unconsciously racist towards ourselves and our people, competitive against people we're supposed to be unified against. So tactics we learn together, sore losers forever, daddy issues. So mainly he's emphasizing how his dad made him competitive and a sore loser, which are two things that he claims are his issues. You feel me? In regards to how he was raised. And the hook comes in. Early morning wake up, practicing on day offs, tough love. Bottled up, no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser. Early morning wake up, practicing on day off. So, daddy, get your ass up. You feel me? It's time to go practice. Practicing on day offs. Tough love. Feel me? This is tough love. It ain't that love where I'm hug you and I'm gonna care for you. It's like Denzel and Fences. Seeing Fences is like, oh, you don't like me, Dad? So I don't got to like you. Put food on your table, it's clothes on your back. You do this, A, B, C. My job isn't to like you, son. It's like that, tough love. Go watch Fences. I like that movie just because it exemplifies what Kendrick is talking about on Father Time. So early morning wake up, practicing on day offs, tough love, bottled up, no chaser. I like that double meaning. It's bottled up. You feel me? The love is hidden, or the expressions are hidden. Bottled up, no chaser. You got the bottle with no chaser, double meaning. Bottled up, no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser, need no chaser. Then he gets back to the second verse. I got daddy issues, that's on me. And just colloquial, slang from your region, that's on me. You from California, that's the lingo we use. Man, I put that on me. Shout out to Nipsey, old song from Bullets Ain't Got No Names. To put that on you or put that on, that's on my mama, it's on God. Put that on me, I put that on it's on my kid. It's just a lingo we use. So if anybody was lost. I got daddy issues, that's on me. Looking for I love you. Really empathizing for my relief. A child that grew accustomed. Jumping up when I scrape my knee. Cause if I cried about it, he surely tell me not to be weak. Again, the young Kendrick Not being able to express his pain. Even if he scraped his knee, he didn't cry because he knew his daddy was going to tell him that's a weakness. A boy crying is a weakness. Now, I segue to say everybody cries. We've been gifted tears, you feel me, for a reason by the higher power. So at some point, they are to be utilized. Naturally, when you feel the need to cry, there's no need to suppress it. It feels good to cry when it's a natural reaction. We ain't faking cries, we ain't faking smiles, we ain't faking nothing. But when it's a genuine natural reaction, it's okay to cry. Now whining, something that don't make you cry, but you whine about it, that's what kids do when they feel like they should cry. We nip that in the bud. We ain't gonna be just whining all day when unnecessary. But when you really feel that pain enough to bring you tears, or joy enough to bring you tears, let them bitches go. It's my perspective. It's nothing weak about crying. I'll be watching shows and it hits me emotionally and I cry. Some incidents in life happen to me and I cry. It makes me better. I feel better after that shit. Same way, smiling makes me feel good when it's a real smile. Same way, letting off your emotions or being able to express your emotions is a part of being free. Bottling your emotions is a part of being enslaved by an idea or construct or people around you, and we not doing that no more. We ain't enslaving ourselves no more. You feel me? So that I got daddy issues. That's on me. Looking for I love you. Really empathizing for my relief. So the kid is looking for love. I want this from my daddy. I'm just not getting it. You feel me? Which helps with the daddy issues. I don't get that type of love from my pops. Really empathizing for my relief. A child that grew accustomed. Jumping up when I scrape my knee. Because if I cried about it, he surely tell me not to be weak. Daddy issues. Hid my emotions. Never express myself. Men should never Man should never show feelings. Being sensitive never helped. Again, like I said, man should never show feelings. Being sensitive never helped. I don't agree with that necessarily. Should show strength. Should show that protector's essence. Should show the essence of a male. But that doesn't mean you don't show your other feelings or you suppress those feelings. Show all the feelings in which you have. We're individuals too. We're not just men. You're individuals and we operate on different spectrums. Some of us are more sensitive. Some of us are more tough. Some of us cry more. Some of us are sad or happy. It's just a spectrum. Express you, nigga. So, men should never show feelings. Being sensitive never helped. His mama died. I asked him why he going back to work so soon. His first reply was, son, that's life. Them bills got no silver spoon. So Kendrick watched his dad suffer from his mom's loss, and he watched him go right back to work and not really react to it. So this is what he's learning: not to show his emotions, not to love from his dad, the top emblem. When you a kid, your top emblems are the people, your guardians, mom, dad, babysitter, teacher. These are the people you look up to in order to uh, grow and be who you are. So he's seeing his dad go back to work right after his mama died. Damn shit, we not supposed to grieve. This is what he's seeing from the actions. So them bills ain't got no silver spoon, and daddy ain't technically wrong. Shit, he still got bills to pay. It's also emblematic of how black people or how people period have to grow up in society. It's rough out here. It's not easy out here for everybody. Some of us have it bad on the surface. So it's like, yeah, my mama died, but shit, rent is due. I can't afford to grieve and cry. You feel me? So I like the overall message in that regard too. Daddy issues, fuck everybody. Go get your money, son. Protect yourself. Trust nobody. Only your mama know. That's heavy too. Trust nobody. We live in a community which, if we don't trust nobody, it's not a community. Trust nobody, only your mama know. Again, this is the highest perpetuation of divide, of competition, of not communion. I believe as a people entirely and as a subset of people, black folks, we have to trust people. We have to communicate and we have to look to share and look to help in order to become a better collective. We can't be a good collective without trust. We can't be a good collective without partnership, without union, without friendship. So that divisive nature is all through this song, in which I think Kendrick is saying he's trying to shake. But this is what he learned, is what his daddy told him. Fuck everybody. Go get your money, son. Fuck everybody. Go get your money, son. Protect yourself. Trust nobody. Only your mom and them. You feel me? This made relationships seem cloudy, never attached to none. So if you took some likings around me, I might reject the love. Ah! I felt that in my bones, because that's partially how we grew up. Like, don't be trusting nobody outside of the family, and you feel me? Look at people in a way that's sketchy, and you know what I'm saying? Like distrust. So competition again. So, as a consequence, if you look at people like that, when you meet new people and they give you love, you still are reticent. You don't even know how to accept love because you've been trained to trust nobody and hold up this guard that's going to protect you and shield you, even though that's a false guard. Somebody might be giving you something you need: love, care, happiness, connection. So, for Kendrick, this made relationships seem cloudy. When I had this guard on, now it fucked up my relationships in the future. Never attached to none. I'm not getting that attachment because I don't accept the love. So if you took some likings around me, I might reject the love. I personally went through that. Like, people giving me love that I wasn't accustomed to and it being uncomfortable. Not knowing how to even accept the vibration in which I unconsciously know I need. I want that love. I just don't know how to accept it because of my conditioning. So these are chains that I need to break away from, as well as chains Kendrick saying he needs to break away from. I might reject the love. Daddy issues kept me competitive. That's a fact, nigga. I don't give a fuck what's the narrative. I am that nigga. When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do. So again, we talk about that competitive nature. He's talking about basketball for most of this song, but now he drifts off to present moment. Kanye and Drake, competition, had a little beef, but they got together and they united themselves despite of that beef. Kendrick is saying, from his perspective, I was confused because as I was raised as a competitor, that's my quote unquote enemy. You know what I'm saying? In his eyes, no, we not getting back together. You're my sparring partner. You feel me? But then he admits, like, this is a part of my generational curse. This ain't got nothing to do with Kanye and Drake. And he's saying they did nothing wrong. It's a part of my curse. So when Kanye had got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do. That competitive, uh, divisive nature is still inside of me, so much to the point where I see two black men unifying, squashing their beef. It makes me feel a certain way, like it's not supposed to happen. So that's big ups to Kendrick for checking himself and acknowledging his generational curses. This whole song, most of this album is kind of him self-reflecting and showing his scars. You feel me? Uh, Being vulnerable to his audience, which I can appreciate. When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do. Egotistic, zero giving fucks, and to be specific, need assistance with the way I was brought up. What's the difference when your heart is made of stone and your mind is made of gold and your tongue is made of sword, but it may weaken your soul? Ah, gems. Gems. Egotistic, zero giving fucks, and to be specific. So egotistic, you know what I'm saying, kind of narcissistic, zero giving fucks, and to be specific, need assistance with the way I was brought up. So he's saying, like, this arrogant nature, competitive, divisive nature, it's how I was brought up. I know I need assistance. You feel me? Need assistance with the way I was brought up. What's the difference when your heart is made of stone? So you lack emotions, you lack morality. Your heart is made of stone and your mind is made of gold. So you got a sharp mind. And your tongue is made of sword. So you know, you feel me? The pen is the sword, the tongue is the sword. You cut motherfuckers up with your words. And your tongue is made of sword, but it may weaken your soul. So you could have a mind of gold and your tongue could be a sword. You could have these great capacities, but they may weaken your soul if your heart is made of stone, because you're making decisions based on lack of emotion. You might be genius and you might know how to use them words, but because you have no heart, you're not using those words to connect. You might be using those words to divide. You might be using those words to detach yourself from what matters intrinsically. And that can weaken your soul. You ain't gonna have no spirit if you're not operating by the heart, the heart's morale. I always say, they say mind over matter. I say spirit over mind over matter. I lead with the spirit, and then I allow my mind to navigate in the universe to make decisions, but it's going to be rooted in how I feel intrinsically, my morality, my ethics. You feel me? And then matters at the end. You feel me? How I move my hand and navigate in this world, that's third. So I like that line right there because it's real. You feel me? It exemplifies most people who might be genius and might have a skill, but they not leading with their heart. What's the difference when your heart is made of stone and your mind is made of gold and your tongue is made of sword, but it may weaken your soul? My niggas ain't got no daddy. Grow up overcompensating. Learn shit about being a man and disguise it as being gangster. So, you feel me? You got gang members or people without fathers who didn't learn shit about being a man, so they disguise it as being tough or over manly. They overcompensate. You feel me? Try to be a real nigga or try to be extra hard. Try to fight. A lot of niggas is extra hard because they extra sensitive. You gotta think like one who is triggered to fight all the time is because somebody's triggering them to fight. That's a sensitivity. Just because you react aggressively, that don't mean you're not sensitive. If a nigga fights all day, you step on shoot, fight, nigga say something about you, fight, that's because their sensitivity is very high. So they overcompensate with anger. You're like, I'm beat this nigga ass, he called me this. So something to just be mindful of, you know what I'm saying? We all got our scars. We all got our generational curses. We all got our triggers to work on. So grow up overcompensating, learn shit about being a man and disguise it as being gangster. I love my father for telling me I love my father. I love my father for telling me to take off the gloves, cause everything he didn't want was everything I was. So he didn't want this soft, empathetic. I ain't saying Kendrick is soft like that, but empathetic, caring, sensitive, emotionally intelligent being is what Kendrick was. So everything my daddy didn't want was everything I was. Consequently. And to my partners that figured it out without a father, I salute you. May your blessings be neutral to your toddlers. It's crucial. They can't stop us if we see the mistakes. Till then, let's give the woman a break. Grown man with daddy issues. So you feel me? We have to learn from our mistakes. We got to see the mistakes in order to correct them. If our parents raised us to be emotionally unintelligent, we have to see that mistake so we don't raise our kids with that same emotional unintelligence. You know what I'm saying? So if we can see the mistakes, we can change the paradigm. This is called epigenetics. You got genetic behaviors through time that get invested into you. And if you can see those behaviors, you can have the power to change those behaviors and change the genetic response to your lineage. This is called breaking generational curses. So we can see the mistakes. Till then, let's give the woman a break. Grown men with daddy issues. You a man with daddy issues, and you got a woman by your side. It's just like she dealing with a big ass kid. Nigga can't control his emotions. Nigga just angry and acting out and doing things that are not so manly, you know what I'm saying, because of a lack of father, a lack of representation of that strong male figure. So, you feel me? Till then, at least get a woman a break, you feel me? Grown man with daddy issues. And that completes the song, man. Father Time, one of my favorite songs. Definitely a song that made you look at self and your situation, your parents, and how you was raised. So, a gem. I gave that song about shit, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. And with that being said, that's, you feel me? That wraps up the episode of Break Down Those Bars. Kendrick Lamar, Father Time. The next song I'll be doing, you feel me? I'll leave that to a surprise. The next one I'll do, I think I'm going to like that one just as much as I like this one, so stay tuned. With that being said, it's your boy Dame. Beauty of Being Wrong in stores now. Available on Amazon, Barnes& and Nobles. Dopest book of the motherfucking year, if I might say. You feel me? You want to open your mind? Go on and get that. The Beauty of Being Wrong. Till then, it's your boy Name. I'll be back with more content. Peace.